a field goal. Separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bengals on top. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put the tight end Hall in motion. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Running is Vaughn, and this is going to work out. He's got it. The 1st down at the 38-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Desperados offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Now a give on the ground, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Peck. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to Osborne. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Desperados offense headed back to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd and a yard. He'll send a tight end in motion right. They're going to go play action with Penix. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd and 9. Your tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. One of the tight ends motions right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Slot man in motion left. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Mike Tirico.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Motion man is the tight end going right. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
First and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. There's Osborne with the grab. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They put the tight end Hall in motion. The open man is Osborne. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll throw out of the gun. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Bengals will line up for the
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Desperados.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Desperados offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Desperados out and ready to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They put the tight end Hall in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. The ball comes out.
Holding offense.
They bring the tight end in motion. This drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That one taken in by Burton.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of
That's
6 on 1st down.
Defense.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Desparado. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the Desperados get back in it. It is 21-7. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Going for it all. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up second and goal. Here's a toss as they look to run. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Throwing here on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Desparado! That his second touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Right back to him on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.